Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Hopefully you guys have been having an awesome day. Joshua, thank you for the super chat, my dude. Welcome to the stream. Starting it off big, I see. How's your day been and what are we going for? So I actually am not sure what we're going for yet because it's going to be up to you guys. So put in chat right now what you guys would like to see me go for, and whatever I see the most will get put into a poll, and then I'll have you guys vote on the poll, and that's going to decide what we hunt today. But thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. And JJ Fishin, thank you for the super chat as well, dude. Really appreciate the support. That is insane. Thank you so much, man. I hope you've been having an awesome day. Let's see. I see a lot of whitetail, as to be expected. Lots of red deer. Decent amount of ibex, but not as much as red deer and mule deer. Red deer, mule deer, ibex. I do see a few mule deer, but not a ton. All right, let's get the top 4 votes up into the poll. So we got the top 4 now. I think these are definitely the top 4. Let's see. Get all these wrote into the poll. And then last one. There we go. All right. Get your votes in, guys. Let's see what our first species will be. We've got the poll coming up now, so no need to continue putting the species in the chat. Let's vote on the poll now, and that will decide which of these 4 species ends up winning, because these were the ones that I saw the most in the chat. So this is going to be the top 4 for this first one. Sure, Pelican, go for it, dude. What do we got going good for going for them? Hey, Kyla, how's it going? Hopefully your day has been going well. Hey, Frank. Hey, Rob. Cambria, Dylan, Aiden, Revive, Mason, Hawks, Samuel, Luke, Wolves, Nolan, Barbecue. How's everybody doing? It looks like whitetail is winning so far. If you guys are wanting a specific species out of here to win, be sure to get your votes in. Looks like most of you have voted at this point. Let's see, though. Mule deer has just barely edged it out. Now whitetail is up there again. This is really close. Like, this is very close. It's almost a perfect split between the 4. We got red deer with 21%, mule deer with 26%, whitetail with 28%, and ibex with 25%. It is so even between them all. We're gonna let it go for like maybe another minute, and we'll see which one wins. Hey, Christopher, how's it going, dude? Glad you could make it. Just got my first piebald roe, so stoked. Easily my favorite rare. Nice, Duck, that's awesome, dude. My wife actually got her first piebald roe deer like 3 days ago, I believe. She was super excited to see that thing as well. That's awesome, dude. 12 trolls, a messed up 159, a messed up gold albino, so now silver, 153 diamond, and a 162... 949.63 kg brown diamond. That is crazy, Pelican. What a way to end it off, man. That's a good one. Well, it looks like whitetail deer is the winner. So the first one we hunt will be whitetail deer. Let's jump into the whitetail hunting. And obviously, if we're hunting whitetail, we're going to go over to Rancho Del Arroyo and see if we can smoke ourselves some big males. They really are, Kyla. They look awesome. I love them. Hey, Mason, I'm doing great, dude. Doing great. Hopefully you have been doing great also. Hey, Big Lake. We are jumping into some whitetail hunting to start out. Nice, Blitz. How you doing? Kyla, thank you for renewing your membership for 12 months in a row. Holy. That is crazy. It's been 12 months already? That is just insane. That's a long time as a member. Alright, I think we got the right guns. Alright, yep, we got them all. Sweet. I guess we'll check down here first. Ah, man, Frank, that's unfortunate, dude. All part of growing up, though. Just, unfortunately, one of those things. Had, plenty of things that I had to move on from. You will find some more things that, you enjoy. Hey, IJ. Yeah, I wonder why it's not showing you as gold yet. Maybe it will soon. That is very odd that it's not. Just got a 9 mellow red deer. That is crazy, Drake. Probably one of my top 5 dream trophies. Hope we get a diamond today. Me too, dude. We have not got as many diamonds recently on livestream as what we typically would multiplayer hopping, so hopefully we can. I mean, we did get a couple wildebeest trophies the other day, and then we got a couple geese, but I believe the last stream we didn't get anything except for a few small males. We got a few very tiny elk, but no diamonds or anything like that. So I'm hoping today will be a little bit better than yesterday. Hey, Sawyer, how's it going, dude? Yeah, don't know if there's gonna be anything down here. Oh, I need to turn my icons back on. I was taking some screenshots, so I turned off my HUD and stuff. I wondered why it looked a little bit different, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Let's get our crosshair back. And icons back on. Ah, there. Much better. Much better. We could maybe check the rest of this lake right here. We could also go through here, maybe. I'm thinking we'll check this lake. Nice, Drippy, that's awesome. No clue, Duck. Probably just whenever I feel like it. Shows 11 months, 4 days, so a month early, I suppose. That's strange. That's so weird that it did that a month early. Very odd, but I guess you have something to look forward to next month. Actually, let's go to this lake now that I think of it. This one's got no zones around it. What's the rare fur types for geese? They have light gray leucistic, gray, bald leucistic, and melanistic. And I believe that's all of them. They have a brown hybrid, but that's not really considered a rare. That's more of a common nowadays. Hey, Giancarlo, it's going good, dude. Just started up, had a pretty fun day. Walking around, playing some Pokemon Go, and then went shopping afterwards. Now we're just kind of chilling on some Call of the Wild, seeing what we can find. Hoping that today we can find ourselves some nice diamonds, since yesterday was a very slow day of hunting. Got a gold plains bison on Silveridge Peaks. Nice, that's awesome. Boy in a hat. How'd you get the ghillie suit? This one was only for people that bought the game within a month of its first release back in 2017. And you also had to have a paid membership to the Hunter Classic in order to get it. It was a very limited item. In fact, I don't think there's that many people that even own it. It's probably sub 1,000 people that actually have this, which is kind of crazy. It was also bundled with the 270 Warden. That was the way that you used to get the 270 Warden. Now the 270 Warden's available for everybody, but it used to be that you had to have that, exactly what I said, the a Hunter Classic membership and buy it within a month of its release. It was very hard to get. Oh yeah, for real, TTV. For real, I'm excited for this next one. I can't believe that it's happening like so soon. Like, I didn't know that we're going to be getting like this much new stuff. I was very excited to play the Johto tour. Me and Bree spent like the entire day, like the full 12 hours, just going different places and catching as much as we could, completing our missions. And I got quite a bit done that day. And now they've got this. It's going to be a very exciting couple weeks for sure. How's Diamond Luck been last week? Well, we've had some kind of hit or miss luck. We had a stream where we got a couple nice nice trophies off of Verhonga. I believe we got a Diamond Wildebeest, Diamond Gamsbok, and a Beige Gamsbok. And then the next day, or the next stream, we ended up getting a Diamond Brown Hybrid Goose, and then a Max Score Diamond Goose. And then yesterday we had absolutely zero luck. And today, we haven't got anything so far, but I'm hoping that will turn around soon. Really need to look at my Quattro Mississippi yet to check them apart from looking if I got any gators. Yeah, for sure, Pelican. You should probably go check to see if you got any, like, crazy whitetail. Maybe a initial spawn great one. You never know. You could have a bunch of different stuff. I should probably do that at some point, too. Because I have not checked Mississippi's whitetail in ages. You never know when there could be an initial spawn. What do you think the next map will be? If I were to take a guess, I'd have to say it's got to be Africa 2. Unless, hear me out, what if the AR pack was preparation and lead up to having a Texas reserve? Could you imagine? Because it would make sense. ARs are probably the most popular rifle to hunt with in Texas. You use them for like everything down there. That is not the right scope. Let's change scopes. We don't need the Gen 0 one. That's just gonna blind us. But like I never thought of that until now. What if it's lead up to a Texas reserve? That is a very popular request. I see Texas asked for just as much as I do Africa 2. You see, I've never seen why people would be mad about it, Senor Rage, because you could have all the African antelope species on a Texas reserve. It would basically be like Africa 2 combined with the species that you could find in Texas. It would be just incredibly cool, in my opinion. Yeah, it does, Barbecue Pit. It's got a ton of exotic species, which is why I think it's a very popular request, and it's also why it's my top request as well. There would just be so many possibilities. They could honestly combine Australian species, African species, and species with Texas, or from Texas. A true Blitz, but we could get, I believe, jaguars and cheetahs. I believe they can be there if I'm not mistaken. Or no, it's not jaguars and cheetahs. What am I saying? It's leopards. I believe leopards could be there. Because I do think there is a couple game ranches that have leopards in Texas. Imagine a Texas... When you put it like that? Yeah, Senor, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, they honestly would have complete creative freedom with a Texas map because there's so many exotic species. Like, can you imagine, like, hunting leopards and whitetail on the same map? Like, that just sounds so cool to me. Having leopards, like, the Pierre Davis deer, the Watusi cattle, a bunch of different, like, ram species and exotic antelope species from Africa. It'd be crazy. I think that's the one that they would most likely be able to add, though, Blitz. Like, they already have lions. I think leopards would be the most likely out of all the other ones that are left. Jaguars would, maybe. I don't know how protected they are in a lot of areas. Cheetahs, I couldn't really see them adding. But I could definitely see them doing leopards. And it's another popular request that I see a lot. Imagine a map that has all the animals in the game. That would be probably the laggiest map in the world. But it would be a cool one. It would definitely be cool, but my gosh, the performance would be terrible. Not finding anything down here. Unfortunate. Could maybe check up here. I heard whitetail actually drink here now, so that would be cool. Oh, and also, I just added something to the channel because YouTube just added it in. I don't know if you guys got it or not, because I'm not 100% sure if I set it up right, but did you guys get some little, like, pop-up messages when you first entered the stream that basically, like, said, like, a welcome message and then also the rules and stuff like that? Let me know if it popped up when you first joined the stream, because I don't know if I set it up properly. I think I did. It wasn't, like, too complicated, but just curious if it worked. It did? Okay, perfect. That is awesome. YouTube just added that. So whenever you click on a stream that has it enabled, you'll get like a custom welcome message to pop up, as well as like some basic guidelines for like rules on the channel. I think that's a cool feature. It's gonna kind of like it's gonna at least get the main guidelines out there without having to pull up the rules command, which is nice. That way when people come in here spamming, they have no excuse because they clearly saw it pop up. I think that's really cool. It's nice to see YouTube kind of taking more steps into making the streaming on YouTube a lot nicer than what it has been in the past. Because in the past there hasn't been a ton of features, but they're slowly increasing the amount of features available to us, which is really cool. Someday I think it will be in line with Twitch's streaming, which is nice. Oh, well, we're leaving. What are we trying to hunt? We're chasing after whitetail deer right now. Oh, no worries, Whitetail Slayer. No worries, dude. It is what it is. Just being here and liking the streams and videos is all that I need, man. Just happy that you drop by and hang out all the time. I have no... There's literally, like, no good servers. I mean, that one's at the end of whitetail time. That might be okay. YouTube Giancarlo, they're adding some... They're, like, slowly adding a bunch of features to kind of bring it in line with Twitch, which is pretty sweet. They just added in the little pop-up messages when entering a stream to tell some of the like rules, and also like a welcome message. They also plan to add membership gifting at some point this year, and they're also going to add rating, which is basically, you know, being able to send all of the people watching the stream over to another stream whenever I end. It's gonna be so cool. I'm really excited to see what YouTube streaming is going to be like by the end of the year, because they're adding a lot of cool features that are going to help out a lot and make the experience just better for everybody. I will be so excited once we get gifted memberships, because it's going to make it so that a lot more people in chat will actually be able to be members. Because I think a lot of people, instead of donating, they might lean towards doing the gifted memberships, because that would make it so not only would it be the same, you know, it would support this stream just the same as a donation would, but it would also give a bunch of people access to all the emotes and stuff like that, which is really cool. I'm super happy that that's going to be coming to YouTube eventually. It'll be awesome to see a bunch of people getting free memberships. What was my first great one? My first great one was actually right here on Rancho del Arroyo. Shortly after release, it was a whitetail deer with the cluster rack. Unfortunately, because of some weird bugs that happened with that update, when they pushed through a hotfix, it changed the fur type to piebald, which was a little bit unfortunate. I was pretty sad that that happened. It also happened to Kill Clinton and I think a few other people that got their great one before the hotfix. So it was kind of sad, but it was a awesome great one. I love your videos, man. Watching the stream right now. Keep up the good work. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to hear that, man. Yeah, exactly, Pelican. That's what I'm thinking, man. Like, I think a lot of people will opt towards doing gifted memberships instead of donations once that's a thing. Because then not only would it still support the stream the exact same way, but it would give other people in the stream access to all the emotes and stuff like that, which would be so nice. It would be amazing to have, like, everybody in the chat with a green name. That would just be amazing. How long will I hunt one animal? Roughly half an hour. We'll do roughly half an hour on each species. So we'll probably hunt a total of 4 species this stream. Thank you, David. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Yeah, that's probably to do with your bank than Oxycall. I would say that most likely they have a limit on what you can spend on certain websites, or maybe it's like unrecognized purchases, something like that. Some different cards just have limits on how much you can spend in a single place as well. Hard to say what it is, but yeah, I'd definitely talk to your bank. When do ibex drink? No clue, to be honest, Pelican. I think it's like 10 or 11. I don't think it actually changed that much, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, TTV, it's because a lot of the times Bree and her are out in the living room. They're typically out in the living room while I'm streaming and only come in here when she needs a diaper change or something like that. That's why you haven't really heard her much. Oh yeah, that's really weird, man. I don't know what that would be then. What's my biggest albino? Because I just killed a pronghorn albino. My biggest pronghorn albino is a 9350. 93.50. 1030 to 1430? Okay, sweet. One month to go till I'm at a year. That's crazy, Swanee. That is crazy. Getting really close. I really appreciate you sticking around for a full year almost. That's crazy. Got my 3rd diamond whitetail today. Nice, Gerald. Congratulations on that. Now let's see if we can find a diamond whitetail. That would be very nice. That would be very, very nice. Although I can't even find like one even halfway to diamond right now. Believe it or not, Mason, I couldn't remember them off the top of my head. I've got so many commands at this point that I think only the mods really know them. I don't even know most of my own commands. Yeah, for sure, Kevin, we will. Have I ever killed an albino Roosevelt elk? Yes, I did, but it was such a tiny little level 2, I believe. It's very small. I definitely need a new one at some point. Yeah, I could change the time. I could do that indeed. Yeah, Toy Story, they do. All ibex have the same drink time. And as far as I know, they still all drink in, like, separate corners of the map. Hey, Ethan, how's it going? You have not missed much at all. Been a very slow day so far. Just got my first time in Red Deer. Nice, David. Get to start driver's training next week. I can't wait. Nice, Aiden. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. We're gonna go opposite of where yellow's going. Yeah, pretty much, TTV. I like what they did with this update, though, with the ibex. Also, since it's been a little while since the update released, what are your guys' opinions on the amount of bugs with this update? Because I personally have not ran into a lot. This has been like the lowest bug count I think I've ever seen. So let me know in the chat right now what your satisfaction level is with the amount of bugs or lack of bugs. Because I think it's been probably one of the smoothest releases they've had in like a year and a half. It definitely feels like it to me, at least. I've been really lucky not really running into any bugs at all, except for like a couple in multiplayer that were mainly because I was in a server with a poor connection. But other than that, I haven't really noticed much at all. This might be the first update in a while where I have not seen many people talking about bad bugs or anything like that. Let's see. Haven't run into a single bug. It's okay. Really good. Hardly any bugs. Been pretty smooth. Usually find bugs from Johnny and there's been no news from him yet. That's a good sign, TTV. Run into a few. Almost non-existent. Well, yeah, the Mosin one I still expect. I'm talking mainly new bugs, though. Same. Smooth, but my game crashes every once in a while. Yeah, it is unfortunate. I don't think I've had a crash. Actually, I have had a couple crashes. I think that's the only thing I have run into, is I have had a couple crashes. Alright, well, considering we continue to get followed, I think we're just gonna go to single player for now. I think that's always been there, Blitz. I'm pretty sure that's always been there, just, at least it's something I've been hearing reports of for a few updates now, at least. I don't really think that's a new bug. That's probably just one of the ones that they haven't fixed yet. And to be honest, it might not even be a bug. It probably is a bug, but it's been in the game for so long that, I don't know. I know for a fact Hollow Crow was having that issue all of last update where her red deer were not arriving at their zones in time. They were like an hour or two late. So I think that's been in the game for a while now. Guess changing the time would probably be good. When did we start? Alright, so we're approaching 30 minutes. No, Justin. You purchase one scope and you can use it on as many guns as you want. We didn't actually start hunting whitetail until about, I'd say 5 minutes into the stream, so we do have like 5 minutes left of whitetail hunting, and then we're gonna go to the next species. Gotcha, Johnny. Okay. I have not hunted for the kudu yet, so I'll have to do a little testing on that myself as well. It's good to see that the majority of you have not had many issues with this update at all, though. That's great to see. Bailey, how's it going? Welcome back. 7 months as a member. That is crazy. So many people that are at like... Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a good way to start it out. You know, maybe it's a good thing that we were getting chased around in multiplayer and had to go to single player, because that's a level 3. That's a 3 right there. That's a big male 3, in fact. A very big 3. You guys know what time it is. Long range 308. Let's see if we can get this. Oh my gosh. It just dropped. It just dropped. That poor thing, man. Ah, no, it's gonna get away. That's crazy. I can't believe we found a level 3 just because we had to switch over from multiplayer. That had to have been from our last, actually, that had to have been from the video where I killed the, great one. That had to have been a respawn from that, because I haven't hunted whitetail since then. Actually, I take that back. I did do a little whitetail grinding on stream like a week ago, didn't I? It wasn't much, though. That's crazy. I love the controllability of this thing. It's so easy to get back on target, even with the Argus scope. Alright, I think that's gonna be as much as we can get down. Luke, thank you for the super chat, dude. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Thank you to the guy that was following me around in multiplayer, because Without you, we would not have even known this guy was here. That is... what the? Is this the one? Is this him? No, this can't be him. No, this isn't him. Okay, that scared me for a second. I was like, is this the 3? What happened to him? But it's not. We're good. That scared me for a second. I was like, oh no, is the bugged great one back? But I guess we're good. This is him right here. Look at that tank of a deer. Oh my gosh. That's a big whitetail. I'm gonna say 263. Because that tip-to-tip spread is kind of rough. I don't know if it's as wide as it could be. I'm gonna say 263. It's definitely one of the bigger racks, I think, but the tip-to-tip spread's pretty poor. 267.80. Oh my gosh. And it's max weight. It's max weight as well. Wow. Thank you to the guy that was following us in multiplayer. I really appreciate you forcing us into single player and giving us this diamond. That is crazy. That's got to be one of the wonkiest looking max weights I've killed, though. That's a really odd looking max weight. I mean, just look at it from this angle. That thing is so strange looking. This one side bends up way more. That's crazy. 267. What a giant. How is that max weight? 100 kgs is max weight for whitetail deer. They don't get any bigger than this unless they're a great one. The great one is the only whitetail that can go above 100 kgs. That is awesome. That is super awesome. Definitely a good looking buck. Well, that's a good way to start out the single player part. I love how we only had like 5 minutes left of whitetail hunting before we go to the next species, and we ended up finding this just because the guy chased us around in multiplayer. 107 for great one, right? Yes, it is. I believe, what is it? 97? 95 to 107? I think it's 95 to 107. Oh, it's 97 to 110. I knew there was a 7 in there somewhere. What are the statistical chances of a great one? To be honest, nobody really knows. I've heard that it's roughly the same as a melanistic whitetail. Maybe a little bit lower. But it seems to be pretty random. Seems like everybody gets theirs at a different pace. But it seems like the average is around like 2,000 kills to get a great one. But for some people it's up to 10,000. For some it's within 500. It varies so much that it's really hard to put a number on it. Well, anyway, I'd say that's a good way to transition into the next species. So let's get some species suggestions in chat, and then we'll take the top 4 once again and put them in a poll for you guys to vote on. So drop your favorite species that you want me to go for next. And we'll see which 4 are the 4 most voted for. That was a lot of 4s in that sentence. Ibex, 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 Ibex. Once again, I see lots of Ibex and lots of red deer. Now remember, it can't be whitetail because we already did whitetail. Yeah, I see lots of red deer and Ibex as usual. Alright, later, Whitetail Slayer. Thanks for dropping in, dude. Yeah, lots of red deer. Lots of Ibex. Hey, ProXCK, how's it going, dude? Red Ibex, I like that one. I think I see mainly Ibex and red deer. There has been a few geese showing up. What would be the next one? I think elk showed up quite a bit, but like it was a mix between Rocky and Roosevelt, so I don't know if I'm gonna put that on there because both of them got an equal amount. Alright guys, so we're gonna have red deer, ibex, and what was the other one? Geese. Red deer, ibex, and geese are gonna be the first three. Vote for which one you want to be the fourth one now. So don't include red deer, ibex, or geese because they're already going to be in the poll. Let's see what the fourth one's going to be. What else would you like to see as the fourth one? Looks like elk is getting a lot of votes already. Elk and moose are going crazy. Yeah, lots of elk, lots of moose. Considering I still need to get my Albino Rocky Elk, I think we'll do that. Alright, species number 2, red deer, ibex, geese, and the last one, Rocky Elk. Alright guys, vote on the poll right now and we'll see what ends up being species number 2. Really curious which one's gonna win this time. Because there's a lot of like a mix of everything that's been voted for. I've been seeing a lot of everything in the chat. Really curious which one of these will actually win. Oh my gosh, it's so even. The only one that's falling behind is geese. Ibex, Rocky Elk, and red deer are like neck and neck. Rocky Elk is pulling ahead though at 34%, with second place being Ibex with 26%. That's with 106 votes in. Still plenty of people that have not voted, so we'll wait a little bit longer. Rocky Elk and Ibex are getting even closer together now, with Ibex bumping up to 28%, Rocky Elk being at 32%. This is gonna be close. I don't even know which one's gonna win. It is so close. So close. And the Ibex are catching up even more now. 31% and 33% for the Rockies. Oh my gosh, that is close. It's looking like Rocky Elk are probably gonna squeeze it out, but we're gonna let the votes go, I think, to like 160. Once we get to like 160 votes, then we will call it right there. It really looks like elk are gonna win. I think elk are gonna win. We'll wait for 10 more votes to come through. But it's looking like it's gonna be elk, unless Ibex just miraculously bump up. Geese, they have no chance. Red deer could come back if a bunch of like cluster votes come in for them at once. But I think it's pretty safe to say Rocky wins. Just 2 votes to go before we hit 160, and I think that's where we'll call it. Yep, elk wins by a full 7%. That's wild. I did not expect elk to win that much. Especially with the amount of Ibex I saw in the chat. It's kind of crazy to see them actually winning. That is wild. Well, let's hope we can find some good Rocky Elk. They have been very rough for me. Like, almost every time I grind them, I just don't get much. I've had really bad luck on both rares and level 5s for Rockies. Almost all my 5s were trolls on our grind. I think we only had 2 or 3 diamonds and then just a ton of trolls. So really expecting lots of trolls. Grab that just in case we need it. Oh no, Weber, that's not good, dude. I am so sorry to hear that, man. What's the drink time for Whitetail and Rancho? 8:30 to 11:30. That is a lot of elk. Nothing really good, though. What was my first diamond? My first diamond was a red deer. On Hirschfelden, actually. Or not Hirschfelden, Parque Fernando. What am I saying? Parque Fernando is what I meant. Hey, Ryder, how's it going? Hey, Porter missed a diamond whitetail. So far, that's all we got was a 267.5 diamond whitetail. Nice, Landon. They are pretty awesome. I do love me some Rocky Mountain Elk. Especially the albino one. Man, if I could find an albino, I would be so happy. So far, I've only found a couple female albinos, never come across a male one. How many diamonds do I have? I think we're approaching 700 at this point. I think we're getting really close to 700. The codex is bugged from that time where it was counting everything as the wrong thing, so, like, my diamond count is off a bit. I gotta take away 210 from whatever count it is. So we are at, like, 660. We're at 660 diamonds currently. Only geese live on that map. You're not wrong. You are not wrong, sir. That's a good 4. Too bad it's not an albino. Level 6 male black bear. Kind of cool to see a male over here. Yeah, not gonna get anything over here, I think. Don't really see much. We could go check these lakes. These have always been really good for me. Yeah, Rojo, they're great. Or is it Rojo? I think it'd be Rojo. They are great. What's Diamond Wildebeest score? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's 3750. I think so. I might be wrong, but I think it's 37.50. Shot a troll black bear on Layton today. That's unfortunate, Eli. Me too, Bailey. I think they look great. Some great loading screens for sure. I gotta say, like, EW's really been stepping their game up recently. We had a pretty long rough patch for about a year where updates unfortunately just weren't going the way that everybody wanted them to with the bugs and stuff like that, but these last few updates have just been getting progressively better and having less and less bugs. It's really nice to see. I'm very happy to see the game going in the right direction. 3760? Okay, so I was like 0.10 off then. Close, though. Oh, no, that's right. I got a 3750, and then I looked at it and it was 3760 for the diamond rating. That's right. Okay. Thank you, guys. Alright, later, TTV. Thank you for dropping by. What's up, Elk? How you doing? You, got any albino brothers anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Hey, Frosty, how's it going, dude? Level 6. Nothing crazy here either. Unfortunate. You know what? Let's take this guy down because we have not shot an elk yet. Actually, let's take him since he's over here and closer. There's actually 2. You know what? That one looks weird. We're gonna take him. That one is a 4, though. Ooh, wow, we actually hit that. I almost always mess up the running shots on elk, so I'm kind of surprised we hit that next shot. Nice, Frosty. That's awesome, dude. Got trolled by a 5 medium turkey? Wait, what do you mean, Quinn? Those aren't a thing. 5 medium turkey? I'd love to find a 5 medium turkey. That'd be crazy. So there's this guy right here. Unfortunately, we got the skull and jaw. So it messed up the score, but it's whatever. Let's see if we can find the other one now. First diamond was a muley on Rancho, scored 316. Nice, Fishing Frenzy. That's a good one. Honestly, I kind of like those lower scoring diamond mule deer better than the high scoring ones. I think a lot of the really low scoring racks look better. There's one rack that is right below the droopy beam rack that is really good, but I never see anybody get it. The Fabled Turkey, I know, right? The Fabled Turkey, dude. Those level 5 turkeys, man. They're everywhere, right? Alright, so we didn't hit this one very good. I don't think it's really worth chasing after, so let's just check these other lakes. Got any tips to get the great one red deer? I've got a couple guides on that, actually. Snow Wolf, I would recommend checking the guides out if you haven't. Because that will provide you with a lot more information in a shorter amount of time. Because I can honestly go on forever about tips for, like, great one grinding. With as much of it as I've done, I could honestly talk for, like, 30 minutes just about that. So I would recommend checking out the videos. Hey, DJ, how's it going? Welcome back, dude. I like the new name, dude. I like the new name. What's my favorite geese spot? It's the one that I use in all my videos. I can't really show it right now because I'm not on Hirsch, but it's near the Schoenfeld outpost. I've been using that quite a bit. But honestly, for geese, it really doesn't matter where you hunt them. All the spots will attract the same amount of geese. Because the geese work a lot differently than other species do. The geese will go wherever your character is. Like, wherever there's players, that's where the geese will go. So as long as you have your decoys set up in one of the fields that is available for it, then it should be giving you lots of geese. Geese are definitely one of the easier species where you don't have to be too, like, careful where you place things. You can kind of just go with wherever you like to put it. Sadly, no, Cash. We have not got the Albino Elk yet. Which is kind of crazy considering how much we've hunted Rocky Elk and how much I've hunted Silver Ridge Peaks since its release back a few years ago. Or I guess 2 years ago it would be. Hey, Atlantic, how's it going, man? It's in the playlist that was posted, Snow Wolf. The mod's already posted the playlist link that has that guide in it. Got my diamond mountain lion at the Face Lake? Wait, what's the Face Lake? I'm not familiar with which one is the Face Lake. But that's cool, dude. Congrats on the diamond. Be nice if we could have a little diamond show up right about now. Maybe have a little diamond mountain lion action to go with our Rocky Mountain Elk hunt. Don't see anything crazy though. Alright, let's go to a different lake. It's about the end of their drink time anyway. I do want to check this before we move on to a different server. Diamond Mellow Mountain Lion. Ah, yes, you're right. That would go very nicely with our Rocky Mountain Elk hunt. Take a quick second to rehydrate. And right back into the action. I am PC, Eric. I play on PC. Hey, Rylan, how's it going, dude? Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you've been doing well. Got 3 level 5 geese in a matter of 2 hours. Only one was diamond. That's unfortunate, Cash, but at least one of them ended up making it. That's honestly much better than my luck had been with them. I have hunted the geese probably, I'd say close to 9 or so hours since the update. And only got 2 diamonds, and they were both like right beside each other pretty much. I think they were like 2 flocks apart. But with over 1,000 goose kills, only getting 2 diamonds is kind of crazy. Normally they're a lot better than that. So your luck has been miles better than mine with level 5s. A lot of times I'm lucky to get a couple decent 4s whenever I'm hunting them. That's an interesting spot for some muleys. I like it though. I like it. I don't think I've ever seen a group of mule deer just chilling there. Easiest diamond animal to get on SRP? Definitely the mountain lion. Mountain lions are very easy to find diamonds of. Provided you know where to look at least. Level 3 bear. Oh, what a giant. What an absolute giant bear we have there. I hear a grumpy mountain lion, but I don't see it. What was that? You guys saw that flashlight too, right? 5. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh! There it is! Oh my gosh! Get back here! Come back here! Hold on! Oh my gosh! Finally! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh! Ah! Get over there! Quick, run! Oh my gosh, we found it! Oh my gosh, we finally found it! Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, my heart. Woo! Oh my gosh, my heart is going 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh my gosh. Whew. Are you kidding me? We finally! Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. I can't believe we found that finally. I've never had one. And it's been like, what, almost 2 years since SRP released. And it's something I've wanted ever since then. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Jeez, dude. That's a bear. My gosh. The lucky level 5 turkey, you're right. It was the level 5 turkey. He brought the luck. Yeah, fishing, this is awesome, dude. I'm so ecstatic. Oh my gosh. Man. I think we're at like 360, Frosty, if I'm not mistaken. I think like 360. I believe that's my total diamond count. Oh my gosh. Look at that gray mountain lion going crazy. I have no idea where this thing ran to, but I'm guessing it ran this way. Wow, that is incredible. Pull the medkits out. I don't want to get smoked by random mountain lions and elk and stuff. That would be the worst. Jeez. That's insane. I still can't believe that. Luke, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Oh gosh, bear. Don't run me over. I swear if they start running me over. I've been playing Call of the Wild since it released back in 2017. I'm not even going to take screenshots. I'm just going to claim it. Albino. 371 Rocky Mountain Elk. Oh my gosh, this is one of my dream trophies on SRP. We finally have sealed the deal on one of these big boys. Let's go, guys. That's a good one to get as well. Like, this is a super good score for an albino. Let's get as many screenshots as we can. My game is lagging now, so I'm hoping that we don't end up crashing or anything weird like that. That's amazing looking. Yeah, it's a level 4. I can't believe that. That's a solid, like, 20.3 points above gold. I can't believe we managed to seal the deal on one of these. Sadly, his head is, like, down when I took the shots, so it's hard to get a good look at him in the kill screen, but... you guys have no idea how good it feels to get this grind over. And it's such an unexpected time. We were just doing, you know, some challenge, or not really challenges, but just hunting species that you guys voted for, and it got us an albino Rocky Elk that I've been chasing for 2 years. Or almost 2 years. Since the release of SRP, pretty much. That's so crazy. And it looks like we got a relatively perfect shot. I was hoping there would be a little bit more down. We were getting a little bit close to the spine, but I think overall that was good. Wow. Oh my gosh. Ooh, finally calming down a little bit. The adrenaline is finally lowering a little bit, but wow. That's just insane. I just want to keep staring at it. This almost feels as crazy as when I got my first great one. Like, no joke. I don't think I've felt my heart go that wild since the first great one that I ever killed. And then also the, like, Rancho initial spawn great one we got during this early access also made my heart race like crazy, but this elk almost did it more, I think. Just because we've had so much rough luck trying to get one of these. And it's just so nice to have it finally over with. Finally, we have another grind in the books that I don't have to worry about doing. Which means we can focus on some other grinds in the future. Incredible. I can't believe it. Well, let's move on. That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, for sure, Frosty. I'm really happy I did join when I did. Wow. Pretty much perfect timing as well. We've only got like 5 minutes left of Rocky hunting. Wow. Honestly, I gotta go look at this in the lodge. I can't wait any longer. What are we even gonna replace, though? I want to give this guy a full body mount, but I feel like making it a full body mount would kind of be a waste of space because we have lots of multi-mounts that I'd like to keep down. I think it's gonna have to go on a wall mount. I think we're gonna have to do a wall mount with it. Exactly, Lewis. You guys made this happen by voting for Rocky Elk. So thank you to each and every one of you for making that a possibility. That was just crazy. Yeah, it definitely is one of the coolest trophies. I gotta say, this is probably top 5 favorite trophies I've ever killed. Oh, what happened to my crosshair? That's not the one I chose. Give me my crosshair back. There we go. Now we're good. Where do I put this thing? Yep, that's it. Right there. I like it. That's where he's going. Now the question is... Ooh, I kinda like that as well. Oh, yes, that looks nice. What do you guys think of that right there? I think that looks cool. Hey, Mel, how's it going? Thank you so much. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. That was quick. I know, right, Pelican? Immediately I saw a spot that I could put it. We have too many moose up here anyway, so... About time we took down a few of them. Ooh, actually, hold on. I got a better idea. Let's move our super rare caribou over there. We'll put the albino right here. There, that actually looks good, and it kind of fits because we got more albinos right there. Caribou need bigger racks. They definitely do. And then let's get our super raraboo. Where is it? There it is. There, that's better. That looks much better. Do you guys like that more? I think this looks better than the other one. I just realized something. It's almost like that guy's nose is up higher than these two. Is that just because it's a caribou and not a reindeer? Huh, I guess they have different poses. Or slightly different ones, at least. Yeah, it looks like you guys are liking this a little bit better. Man, what am I gonna do now? I just recorded a lodge tour. For those of you that were asking for one, I am gonna have a lodge tour tomorrow. But because we just got this, I'm tempted to, like, cut this into the end of it because I can't do a lodge tour without showing this off. I'm gonna have to record another segment talking about this guy right here. That's just incredible. Actually, no, I guess it's better that I don't put it in the lodge tour because I still wouldn't have the video out where we actually take it down. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what to do, but for now, this is looking great. I love that. That's so cool. Such a beautiful trophy, and I think this honestly is perfect for this room. Because we've got all the mule deer trophies in here, we've got all the mountain goats and stuff like that. We've got more elk in here anyway, so I'd say it fits. Eventually, I might go around and completely redo the lodge to kind of make the rooms more themed, I guess. But for now, this looks pretty good. I could maybe, Johnny, but I kind of want to give him his own video. You know, kind of like a video just closing the grind. So I think that's what we'll do for him. And then we'll have the Trophy Lodge tour come out tomorrow. Man, that is crazy. Well, let's go ahead and vote for the next species, guys. Put in the chat what species you would like me to hunt next. Maybe we'll have some crazy luck with that as well. So let me know what you guys would like to see in the next poll. We've already done Rocky Elk and we've already done Whitetail, so don't vote for either of those, but drop some species down in the chat. Ibex again, lots of Ibex, lots of red deer. As always, I'm just gonna put red deer and Ibex because I already know that both of those are gonna get lots of votes. And then we still need to find two more after that. What are the other two that we will do? Looks like moose might be up there. I see a few mule deer popping up. I think it's going to be moose, mule deer, ibex, red deer. That seems to be the most voted for right now. So once again, ibex and red deer. And then we've got mule deer again. And moose this time. Yeah, I know the screen's bugging out because I'm tabbed out. If you tab out of the game, it does that. It's because the game is like trying to save like CPU. It's trying to not like use up the CPU and GPU as much because you're tabbed out, so it doesn't need to render everything. So it's de-rendering things to kind of like save up on your, I guess, your hardware usage. Looks like Ibex is winning so far. 32% on the Ibex. Yeah, Ibex is just zooming ahead for this vote. Now it's kind of evening out. Mule deer is second with a moose just a little bit behind. Red deer surprisingly falling behind quite a bit. Yeah, Pelican, we'll see, dude. We shall see. Nice, Frosty. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations on those mule deer trophies. Yeah, I got a feeling it's gonna be ibex. Got a feeling it's gonna be ibex. We'll let it go to 100 and let's say 180 votes. Once we hit 180 votes, we'll call it there. So if you guys want a specific species to win, be sure to toss your vote into it. While this vote's running, I'm gonna real quickly go grab a drink, so I will be right back, guys. And the winner is ibex, it looks like, by 3%. Wow. Ibex beat mule deer by 3%. That is wild. I'm down for it though. Been a while since we've done some ibex hunting. So let's jump over to Quattro. Hopefully have just as much luck as we did with the elk. Not a lot of servers up, but we will make it work, I think. I think we can make it work. Now pull for which ibex? I think we'll just hunt all of them, to be honest. I think we'll just hunt all of them. Probably 2 to 3 days, Quinn. Really depends on how long it takes me to make a video for it and get it edited. Because tomorrow's going to be Trophy Lodge Tour. I know we have not done the 12-hour stream yet, Turkey. I have had, like, absolutely no time to do a 12-hour stream recently. Hoping to be able to do it soon, but I really don't know when my schedule will allow a 12-hour stream. We'll get it done eventually, though. It's just going to be a matter of finding when is the best time for me to be able to do it. Have you killed anything good yet? Yes, Lane, we got ourselves a diamond whitetail, and we also got an albino level 4 Rocky Mountain Elk. Some pretty crazy luck so far today. What's my biggest Rocky Elk? Yours is 508? My biggest is 509, actually, so very similar to yours. Do males respawn as the same weight class? Most of the time, yes, but they can spawn higher or lower. So it really depends. Most of the time, they'll come back as roughly the same, but they do kind of vary. No thanks, IJ. It's good at this time. This is ibex time, if I'm not mistaken, so we should be okay. I believe this is ibex time, at least. Yeah, it definitely is, because you guys told me what it was. 512? Jeez, that's a big one. I think the biggest I've ever seen anybody else kill was a 515, but I've never found one that big personally. I would love to see a 515, though. Did you guys just imagine picking up a diamond elk and it's a 515? That would be crazy. I don't know, Grant, maybe. To be honest, I just haven't really enjoyed doing guides much. It's not really my favorite thing to make. I've always kind of enjoyed hunting for trophies more than doing guides, but we'll see. Once I know more about the whitetail, maybe, but I have not put in all the time necessary to find all the spots for the whitetail now. We might see a guide for it at some point though, but when it comes to like the videos that I make, I kind of just go with whatever I'm enjoying doing at the time. For a while I was really enjoying making guides, so I made quite a few of them. Right now, I'm just kind of having fun, just hunting whatever. Kind of doing whatever I feel like doing in the moment. But if I start feeling like doing guides again, then whitetail will definitely be one of the first ones I do. But for now, I'm kind of just enjoying the game. Kind of hunting whatever we end up finding. Do we got any ibex over here? Or are they going to be stubborn? Looks like stubborn is what they're going to be. Unfortunate. How many diamond moose do I have? Probably around like 8 or 10. To be honest, I haven't really like kept track of diamond moose, but I think it's around 8 or 10. Actually, no, it's probably less now that I think of it. It's probably around like 6. Yeah, the member link is in the chat now, Bandles. Can I show my setup for the Great One grind? I've already done that, Snow Wolf. I still use the exact same setup that I did in my last grinding videos, or my last Great One guide. So if you go to my most recent Great One guide, it should be titled How I Hunt the Great One, or How I Grind for the Great One on Rancho Del Arroyo. Just watch that video and it will show you the exact setup I'm using now. I have not changed anything with them. I still hunt the exact same lakes as well. Have not changed anything. Nice, Zach, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. That is awesome. Any of the big rack moose? I do have one. It scores 307. I do have a 307. It was from before they had the scoring changes, though. Bandles, thank you for joining the Scare Crew. I really do appreciate that. Welcome, my dude. Hopefully you've been having a great day. Enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all of the awesome emotes, ability to use commands, access to private Discord channels, and access to all my scrapped content on the channel as well. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. It's possible to get a 520? Wait, for what? What's possible to get a 520? I'm assuming you're talking about Rockies, right? Nice, Brady, congratulations, dude. Those things are so nice looking. It's always fun getting one of those Black Panthers. How do you become a member? Through the member link or by clicking the big blue join button that will be right next to the subscribe button. It's as low as 99 cents a month and you get access to all of the emotes, some private Discord channels to chat with people that are also members, and also occasionally chat with me whenever I hop in there. And then also you get access to some extra videos on the channel of like scrapped videos where I was going to post them, but then for one reason or another didn't, so I just made them member videos. You get a lot of cool perks for only 99 cents a month. It's pretty awesome. Plus you get the blue, or not the blue, the green name in chat, and the badge icon to make you stand out more, so it's easier for me to see your messages. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty awesome little package for only 99 cents. You have a 310 moose from when Scoring 2.0 first came out? That's crazy, Johnny. 307 was the biggest I was able to get back then. Jeez, 310's crazy. Just got my first diamond goose max weight. That's nice, Curran. That's awesome, dude. Max weight geese are very hard to come by. What's my opinion on the new 223? It's just as bad as the old 223. I don't like it. I like the sound of it. I like the look of it. I like everything about it except for the fact that it's 223. If it was a different caliber, this would be a fantastic gun. Because it looks amazing and sounds amazing. Its recoil is incredibly manageable, but it's so weak. 223 is still not a great caliber. It's very underpowered compared to what it should be in real life. And it also has trouble, like... It has trouble at long range, especially. I have so much trouble, like, hitting vitals at long range with it. Got ourselves some ibex there. Got some red deer even. You know, in a way, whenever we hunt ibex, we're also hunting red deer because they're kind of in the same areas. I want to try something. Let's see how many we can smoke right here. It's weird how the ibex still lift their heads, but some of the other species don't. My gosh, I'm getting like mini stutters every time I shoot. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like half the time right when it's at the peak of the recoil, it just freezes for a second. That is so rough. There we go. Finds level 9 mellow red deer. I hope so. Please speak that into existence for me. That was some awful shooting on my part, by the way. We missed everything. That was just bad. That was just bad. Don't see anything crazy in there. I don't even know what we hit. Maybe like 2 or 3. Calling mellow red deer next lake? I hope so. Man, that would just be honestly the icing on top of the cake for today. We already knocked out one of the dream species, or not species, the dream trophies for me. To get that too would be crazy. Hey Danielle, how's it going? Welcome back. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. I do remember you. I do remember you. We got a few more ibex there. I think that's a wounded one. Maybe not, actually. Well, it's more than wounded now. They run very weird, I just noticed. I've never noticed how weird they run before. But their running animation looks so strange. So strange. Where would these have ran? Like... through here somewhere? What's my favorite food? Ooh, that's a tough one, dude. To be honest, I don't think I really have a favorite food. I mean, if I had to choose, I'd say pizza because there's so much options and different varieties. So you could literally have like a different pizza every night if you wanted to. So I'd have to go with pizza. It's just got so much variety, so many things you can do with it. So many different kinds of pizza with so many different toppings and different combinations of toppings. I gotta go with it. Maybe, Dustin. I don't think we'll quite reach 100k. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 70k, though. I could see 70k being a possibility. Because you guys have been just, like, absolutely killing it with the support the last couple months. Like, it's been crazy how much the channel has grown since Mississippi released. Never would have expected. I'm pretty sure we hit, like, 30k around the release of Mississippi. Was it 30k or 35k? It was one of those, and then the channel just, like, skyrocketed from there on. I'm pretty sure we were at 30k. Because I think we had just had the 30k, I think the first stream on Mississippi was the 30k celebration stream. If I am not mistaken, I believe it was. Yeah, it was. Wow. That's crazy. So, we hit 30k on December 12th. And now, less than 3 months later, we're at 42k. And that's all because of you guys. It's all because of you amazing people that decided to come by the stream and subscribe to the channel and watch the streams and support the channel. Thank you to each and every one of you. I know I say that a lot, but I am just incredibly thankful for everything that you guys do that allows me to be able to stream this game full time and make videos on the game. It's just incredible. Depends on the map that comes out in June, July. I think you get it 70K by then if it's Africa 2. Maybe. If it's Africa 2, that's going to be crazy. I think you are right with that though, Johnny. If the map has a lot of hype behind it, that will affect it quite a bit. And if it doesn't have a lot of hype, there will still be an increase, but maybe not quite as much. Got a 5 medium turkey. They don't exist, Quinn. 5 medium turkeys are not a thing. I hate to break it to you. What is a whitetail great one guide for Rancho that you would recommend? I mean, the one that I have is still relevant. It's just got a few areas that have been changed around. Personally, even after the update, I still use the same route for my great one grind and have plenty of success, so I don't think we even really need a new guide. There's obviously new places that whitetail are. However, I don't recommend hunting them because they're still very brushy, they're still very rough terrain, difficult to hunt. I'd say for the most part, my old guide is still up to date, or at least it's still relevant. Like I said, there's been some locations that have moved around, but I still use the same setup, I still hunt the same zones, and I have almost as much success as I did before. Obviously, it's going to be slightly less successful because they moved some of the herds around a little bit, but for the most part, it's still good. Thank you, Landon. I appreciate that, dude. We are on Quattro Colinas currently. Thank you, Hunter Mims. I appreciate that, too. That's very kind. I do my best to provide as much awesome content as I can for you guys. Hey, Bassmaster, it has been absolutely incredible, dude. Like, incredible. We finally sealed the deal on the Albino Rocky Mountain Elk. Level 4 even. And we also got a max weight diamond whitetail as well. It's been just an incredible stream. I honestly just am so happy with how things have gone today. Nice, GTA plug, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations on that massive Diamond Plains bison. What's my favorite Call of the Wild gamer other than myself? I've always been a big fan of Flinter and also Kill Clinton. I'd say they're probably the ones that I've watched the most and have always like really enjoyed. I also like some DD33 content as well, amongst other content creators, but those are the first 3 that come to mind. James, P.S. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Keep up the good work. Games get tough at times. Have to take breaks to keep my sanity. That is completely understandable, dude. I can tell you guys I probably would not play as much as I do if I wasn't doing YouTube content. Doing YouTube makes, honestly, the drive to play more much stronger than if I was just playing for fun. Making content definitely helps. So that's completely understandable, dude. Even I take breaks every once in a while. But thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And that right there is a pretty good ibex. I think that actually has a chance at diamond. I believe 107 is diamond for them. So technically this guy's got a chance. What's the range? Roughly 215. So we are going to have to aim a little bit high. That should be good. I think we're okay. I think we're okay with that shot right there. Think we'll get retrievers right before the Waterfowl rework update? Maybe, Johnny. That's got to be getting close. They did say it would be like within the first few months of 2022, so what do you guys think? When are we going to get the Waterfowl rework? Do you think it's going to be March, April, May? I'm banking on April. I think it'll be April. Hunting 360, thank you for the super chat as well, dude. Can we hunt moose, please? If that gets voted as the next species, then we will hunt some moose. We're doing it based off of what you guys vote for. And so far, moose came very close in the last one, but it didn't quite win. But if it gets voted as the next one, then we will hunt some moose. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Playing Elden Ring while watching just as a change of pace. Nice, Mel. I've seen a bit of gameplay of it from old Moist Critical. It looks like a fun game. Not necessarily my type of game, but I enjoy watching them. It's the type of game that I really enjoy watching, but don't necessarily enjoy playing that much. Oh, we passed it. Where is this thing? Where did it go? Where's this big male? Where did it go? I'm actually kind of confused. Oh, there it is. Hey. Trying to hide from us? Will this be a diamond level 4 Ronda? Nope. Nice one though. 100.90. About 7 points off. Decent ibex for sure. The Ronda ibex have to be my favorite ibex. These and then also the Greedos. I wish the Greedos were a little bit bigger, but I do like them. Hey, Wild Creek, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the live. Glad you could make it. Hopefully you enjoy the streams just as much as the videos. What made me start YouTube? Honestly, it was the whole pandemic. That's what made me start YouTube, because I was just sitting at home, I had nothing to do. And so I was like, well, if I'm gonna ever, like, start a YouTube channel and, like, make my dreams of becoming a YouTuber true, then now is probably the best time to do it. I've got nothing else going on, so I might as well try to work towards something I've always dreamed of doing. And it just happened to be, like, the right timing and everything to make it all happen. It honestly was just... It worked out so perfectly. It's unfortunate, like, the circumstances that it started under, but it worked out better than I ever would have expected it to. Hunting 360, thank you for another super chat, man. Can you hunt the Greedos ibex? Oh yeah, we'll definitely hunt some Greedos. I do love the Greedos. So once we finish circling this lake, I actually did plan to go to their lakes next. Do you think they will make different types of ducks, like pintail wood duck? Because that'd be so cool. I hope they do, yeah. I'm sure we will get some more ducks once they add the waterfowl rework. Riptide, thank you for the super chat as well, man. What map should you play while you watch? No Hirsch, though. Medved. You didn't say no Medved, so how about Medved? Thank you for the support, dude. How long do I stream on average? Typically 1.5 to 2 hours. I like how you said just kidding, Johnny, but I wasn't kidding. That is hilarious. Hate it, but okay. Hey, last time that I played on Medved, I got a diamond reindeer, so maybe it'll be the same for you, Riptide. Maybe because you dislike the map, you'll find something cool. That seems to be how it always is for me. Every time I talk about how much I despise a map, I end up getting something good off of it. Maybe that's what you need. Where even are the Greedos? Are they on the left or the right? What was it that we shot earlier? I think we were shooting some southeasterns down here, right? Bottom left? Okay, awesome. So that means right here. Hey, Caitlin, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah, Sarah, I played it way before I did YouTube. I've been playing Call of the Wild ever since the first pre-release beta that they did, which was in December of 2016. So I've been at the game for quite a while before I did YouTube. But YouTube is what really got me to play it heavily. I think before I started YouTube, I only had played like maybe 400 hours of Call of the Wild, and at this point I'm at about 3,300, so I definitely increased my hour count quite a bit after I started YouTube, so that's really what got me heavily into the game, but I did play it before then. Chevy or Ford? I've always liked Chevys better. But to be honest, Toyotas are the best. Can you hunt black buck? If it gets voted for, then we will do it. What will the waterfowl rework do? So basically it's going to make the ducks act more realistically. It's going to make them actually fly around more and then actually break to the calls and fly into your calls whenever they're flying over top of you. They're actually going to act like the geese do, kind of. Which is going to be really nice. It'll be great to have it actually work properly. Because there has been some really rough stuff with the what are they called? With the waterfowl. They've just not been good over the years, so it's gonna be great to see them actually get worked on. I think we hit a tree. Oh, nice, Mr. Storm. I think we hit a tree there. I have close to half a year in the game. That is crazy to think about, Commando. That is crazy to think. I definitely wouldn't have that much if it wasn't my job, but that's insane. I'm just so happy that you guys have made this game so enjoyable for me, to the point where I can put that much time into the game and still love it. It's honestly crazy. I think we'll let those Greedos go away. We'll check some of these others. There's definitely going to be more here. Thank you at the ground, probably. I'm 23, Eminem. When was my last time in ibex? Probably a few months ago. I don't hunt them that often. Yeah, my dad always liked Toyotas quite a bit, and he also liked Nissans. Nissans are very good trucks as well. They're basically like the cheaper version of a Toyota. But honestly, they're probably a better value than a Toyota, because they seem to last just as long, but they're cheaper. So I'd say they're probably a little bit better. But both are great. It doesn't really matter, Mr. Storm. Most people just say crow because it's easier. But whichever way you'd prefer to say it. That's a lot of small males. Oh gosh. Small males everywhere. Oh. Some females. And more females. More females. Not having the Greedos luck, unfortunately. I honestly love how the ibex stand when they're drinking. It's hilarious. Alright, let's go to... What time is it, actually? Alright, so it's about time to go to the next species. Actually... I might end the stream here, guys. I might end it here because it is starting to heat up a bit in the room. I don't know why, but this, my PC has just been heating up more and more recently. I think I need to clean it out. It is starting to get a little bit of dust buildup, so I probably need to clean it out because it's just been heating this room up like crazy. And I can't leave the door open or else there's going to be lots of background noise. Polar bear next? Yes, that way I can get colder. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. Before we do end, though, I'm going to jump back into the lodge because I want to look at our elk one more time. I gotta jump in there and check out that elk again. Because that's just... I still can't get over it. I just want to look at that thing for, like, the next hour. If you're leaving, I'm ditching Medved. Fine with me, Riptide. I wouldn't make you... I wouldn't force you to stay on that map any longer. Nightbot napping. Yeah, Nightbot's been kind of behind today. Nightbot having big troubles. Yeah, I'd go for it, Grady. If you check out my most recent Great One guide for Rancho, they still are very heavy in the spots that I talk about in that video. I'm still using the same route even though they've moved them around a bit, and I can still kill roughly the same amount of deer in an hour. So it hasn't really limited it too much, it's just you have to do more time resets within an hour. There it is, right there. And it changed our crosshair again. Well, we're just gonna leave it. There is our best kill of the day. Beautiful level 4 Albino Rocky. That thing just looks beautiful. I'm just so happy we finally sealed the deal on him. Oh, now our crosshair changed back. Well, I know how to fix it now. We just go to the camera. So cool. 530 is max score for the alligators, Parker. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We will go ahead and end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. This was such a fun one. If it wasn't overheating in here, I'd probably go on for longer, but unfortunately, I am just like sweating like crazy right now, and I'd like to get the PC cooled down a bit. But anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you dropping by, and we will be back tomorrow with another live stream, so stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you guys there. Peace!